Thinking of jumping back in. I made a modest return in 2020 and fully got out before the crash, then didn't do anything in this space since then. It helped me pay down my loans, which was nice. I'm debating going back into the crypto game again to hold through the next bull run, but wanted to get some opinions. 1. Is it reasonable to expect a 2-3x if I hold in BTC and ETH through next year? With of course the understanding it could disappear at any moment and being aware of the risk in crypto. 2. Is there anything going on in the space making you nervous about the next run to read up on? 3. Is the strategy of DCAING for a year and pulling out after a 2-3x given the possibility of a bull run considered a solid approach? And so it begins. It sounds really cliché, but after many years in this space, time in the market beats timing the market. Find an entry point you are comfortable with, get used to living in the red, then get mad at yourself for not selling in the green. Good luck. Nobody knows. There are no financial advisors in here. Everyone in here is just winging it. Don't take advice from us. The only thing I can say to you is that there is a lot of excitement in the space due to the introduction of ETFs from big institutions. Take that information and do what you will with it. I mean, we've more than doubled since the bottom. So you've already missed a 2x. The lesson is not to leave. I left after the crash in 2018. Jumped back in too late last run. But this time? You'd better believe I was buying lots sub $20,000. I'm not saying BTC won't go up from here. But next time don't leave altogether. All IMHO, keeping in mind that no one knows anything. 1. Reasonable enough, but as you said, always risk involved. 2. Personally, no. I see a lot of adoption across major financial and tech industries and it just continues. 3. It's always good to take profits if you need to and HODL the rest. 1 month pump and people are getting back in. This is usually the part where BTC goes back to 27K and everyone who got back in feels like a regard. I am feeling very bullish and confident about 2024. Hop back in, the water is nice. Asking here is something. Oh boy, here we go. Buckle up. We welcome you back with open arms, brother. As always, BTC and ETH will be your safest bets but may not yield massive returns like some alts would. Choose wisely, hold through the bull run, and take profits. Good luck. We can pray. 2024 is looking bright, but who truly knows? Except for the YouTube experts, of course. Buy high, sell low. Crowd coming back out of the woodwork. Bull market indicators flashing. If you're gonna get back in, it might be wise to do it sooner than later. ETH and BTC aren't the only foundation type cryptos out there. Just take a look at what Chainlink is doing. CPI reports on Jan 11, ETF hype on January 12. I am pretty sure these dates will be crazy. Buy a fuckload of BTC now, then start DCA. BTC is nice and it is the most famous, but I don't think it will have the highest return. That being said, I would just advise you to consider splitting your investment into different coins after doing your research. But if you just want to put money somewhere, BTC could be ideal. Yep, get in. You'll just end up FOMOing when it's at 60K and the mainstream hype begins. I went through the exact same thing as you now, just in a different time period. Jumping back when I had told myself that I was done with crypto has been generally okay so far, with the exception that the Reddit moon rug costed me. That said, even with the positive mood, I do feel a big dump is incoming. And like everyone here, no one has any idea about crypto prices even tomorrow morning. I think a 2-3x is plausible over the next 12-18 months from today's price points. But I also don't know shit about fuck. I'm basing my assumptions solely on the market repeating the same pattern it's repeated over and over after the BTC halving cycle. Whether or not things will play out the same this time around, no one has a fucking clue. Buying on top? Great idea, smirk. Just a couple more of these posts, and I think we will get that pullback I've been waiting for. No one knows what will happen in the future. Why don't people understand this? For fuck's sake. I am also thinking of buying a time machine and go back to 2009. I'm already 1-4 in. Dork. Toshi. Doge. Sol. There are others. We should have a pullback on older coins, mainly top 300. So it's not an all-in moment. The things that worry me are Binance and on-off ramp disruption. The money printer needs to come back on to push us further up. Or the ETF needs to have good news but not be approved. Once the ETF is approved, it will pump everything, then dump hard. Stabilize and YHEN jump forever. Lol. Short-term investments into highly volatile assets is a recipe for disappointment. I'm thinking I bought Chainlink at 6 and should probably take some profits. 1. Nothing is reasonable because anything can happen. 2. CBDCs. Regulations, and also I somehow don't think there are enough new investors to jump on the crypto train because everybody knows about crypto by now. 323x is better than watching everything go to near zero, better than what most here do. According to the Bitcoin halving schedule, the next BTC halving 2024 prediction at block 840,000 is set for April 20th, 2024 07:5:48 a.m. Coordinated Universal Time. X200B. Saludos. Holding all through the bull market doesn't make Y rich. Must sell at a point. I'm doing that. Do or do not. You can spend all day thinking and do nothing. Either do it soon or don't do it at all. Don't become dumb money for others to take profit during a bull run or even just a retrace. Chance of BTC to disappear? Don't buy. You have a lot of learning to do, or just stick to traditional stuff like stocks. You don't need to know anything to buy those. STFO, we like where we're heading. Don't jinx it. Do it, smile with horns, it's only money, right? Who cares about money, money, mouth face. Do the opposite, wait till the next bear runs over, then sell, do the Costanza. The opposite is right. How about you stay in for the technology? Page with curl raised back of hand, dog face. Yeah, nah, I'll wait for 48 cents as my entry point if I were you. Why do people always talk about the next bull run as if it's a certainty? I don't have the time nor the crayons to explain this to you. Being involved is what gives you the edge. Trying to time this place is what wrecks people. Same here, sold at the end of 2020. I'm getting back in too. I would just throw it all in there now instead of DCAING for a year. You will be buying at the top in a year and a half also. It depends if you have all the money at your disposal right now or have to DCA as paydays come. Bitcoin, not crypto. I expect 100-200k per Bitcoin around 18 months after the halving. Sounds like the ETF products you can DCA into via your pension and other savings will be perfect for you. Do it. 1. Yes. 2. Yes. 3. Absolutely yes. 1. It's reasonable to expect a 2-3x if I hold in BTC and ETH through next year. With of course the understanding it could disappear at any moment and being aware of the risk in crypto. There is almost a zero chance that BTC or ETH will go to zero in 1 year.